Do you work or do you study? Now, I'm an 11th grader at Dafok High School, one of the most reputable schools in my hometown. That's why I had to beat a lot of other students to have a chance to enter this school, so I'm very proud of myself. Why did you choose this school? There are some reasons why I chose to study at this high school. Firstly, the facilities are very modern, which really does wonders for my study lot. Secondly, fees are reasonable for me and my family to pay. Lastly, teachers there are very friendly but also strict, and friends are helpful because they always ask me to do my homework after class. What are your main subjects? My major is English. I always desired to work as a translator or an interpreter. When I was more as this job would be promising for earning a lot of money in the future. What was your favorite subjects as a child? My favorite subjects as a child is English because being good at English I can talk with foreign people and tourists, which explain my knowledge about each culture in the world. Besides, I can watch films, read news in English without subtitle, so English is an interesting subject and quite important for my future. What is the most interesting things about your school? The most interesting things about my school are their extracurricular activities, because it's helped me to be more sociable and more experienced before entering the university. What don't you like about your schools? The things that I dislike the most about my school is I have to go to school 6 days per week, except on Sunday and the holidays. So I have to spend a lot of time in school and I don't have much time to review my lesson at school. Are you looking forward to working? What would you want to do in the future? To be honest, I really look forward to working to join the labor force because I want to relieve my mother's financial burden. I expect to land a job with a high salary which can help me to pay the bill. Do you think your country has an effective education system? Based on my experience and knowledge, I don't think so. The reason is that our country would still exists exam-driven education system, which only provides students with the theoretical knowledge than practical ones. Therefore, a lot of students forget immediately about what they have learned and do not know to apply it into the real situation. To be perfectly honest, I'm quite hot-tempered, so I have to say I can't remember how many times I have been angry in my entire life. But if I have to talk about a time I got upset, I guess I would tell you about the most recent one. It happened last week, and that was a stressful week for me, since I was up to my neck in deadlines and assignments. Therefore, I just want a deep sleep in the evening to recharge my batteries. But also on that day, my neighbors invite some of their friends to come over and throw a party in their house. They played deafening music and chatted loudly until midnight, so I couldn't sleep but tossed and turned in my bed. I was so upset that I decided to come and knock on their door, asking them to keep quiet. They were reluctant and unhappy, but couldn't find any reasons to argue with me. After that, I went back to my house, and about 5 minutes later, the noise completely stopped, and I feel relief. I think I fell asleep right after that because I was too tired. In general, I think it's hard to keep ourselves down all the time, and sometimes we should let others know we were angry so that they can be more respectful to us and behave properly.